Hey guys, and welcome back to the CK3 Ivar the boneless roleplay campaign. And well, in the last episode we had quite a big one. We were able to use our foothold in East Anglia to take over some Mercian territory from Petty King Burgred. However, while we were sieging down Warwickshire, our brother Halfdan of Jorvik declared war on us, and the civil war of the sons of Ragnar started, and we were ultimately victorious, but at a high price, with Ivar, our brother, dying in battle. Halfdan himself died of old age while during the war, and we captured our brother Sigurd. However, he was maimed in battle against our forces. So the big thing we need to do at the moment is let's get rid of our prisoners. Let's just ransom all we can, all of them, get as much money as we can get that done and dusted. Now another thing I have to do is get rid of some of these holdings here in Mercia. I don't really want to keep it to myself. We'll probably grant it to random Norse nobles. So there we go, Earl Leffville now. Hopefully he stays loyal to us, though he doesn't have a massive opinion of us. Now, just having a quick look at our military, our champions specifically, there's a couple people who have got really distinguished careers, such as Onundur was able to kill the famed Earl Uber Ragnarsson of Cumberland, our brother, of course. And as we go down to people like Male Fabil, look at all these people you killed. Ended up killing Edwin Cole, a random person. Most notably managed to kill a member of the Welsh royal family, Rodri of Aberfour, as well as a member of the Norwegian royal family, or at least of Harold Findhair of the House of Yingling. So there's just a couple of notable people that I would like to say. I think we will give this man some titles. He certainly deserves it. He's Irish, so that does mean he's not the same as us. But we will probably give him a couple titles here in Mercia. Certainly deserves it. Now we need to give away the capital. If I give it to Onundur, sure, we could actually give you it. To be fair, that does make roleplay sense. You would manage to fight in our armies quite notably. Let's give you Northamptonshire as well. So there you go. We cannot use up the title of Mercia because they do still hold it in lands that are non-Mercia, but you know, it is what it is. Now, this episode, I want to try and see how far I can get in maybe trying to get some Northumbria and Jorvik under our rule. However, I want to kind of do this via vassalage, because I don't really want to try and have another campaign in the north of England. Now, we could potentially try and get them on low feudal obligations, and to be honest, I would not mind doing that. So I think I'm going to send you a gift to Jarl Guthred Halfdanson, my nephew. Send him a gift, 41 opinion. Surely he will now be vassalized. Won't accept normal feudal obligations, but low feudal obligations he will accept. So we'll do that. Now let's put on 3 speed and press play, because we've got plenty of prestige to see gold now, which is a bit of a shame. Haven't got that much of an income, but now we have got rid of too many lands in Mercia. Okay, what's happening? Another call to war by my ally. Okay, you want to subjugate Jarl Torre Kjotvisson. Not really too bothered, to be honest. How many men have you got? You've got 400. You've got 500, and you're fighting against It's going to be a little bit annoying. I don't really want to get too involved in this, to be completely honest. I can no longer sway him, whatever. I think, we do have a lot of English vassals, so it probably will make sense for us to learn the language. So I think, you know what, let's do it. We're going to, with this, we are Viking, we are being sensible, and we will learn the Anglic language, much like many of our sons. Now, we have got a load of money. Fantastic. Let's see if we can maybe try and get Jorvik, Jarl Thorolf Sigurdsson under our rule. Let's send you a gift. You'll accept, and now you like me. Can we get you vassalized as well? We can. Fantastic. Low fuel obligations, that is fine with me. I think he's my great nephew, I think. Okay, we're getting a bit of a force here. They're sieging down there. 30%. I don't think we need to do anything particularly more. Okay, what is this? Yep, and you're vassalized. Look at that. We are certainly well underway to making a kind of united England. Well on the way to the Blood Eagle achievement, which is unite the whole of Britain under one of the sons of Ragnar. Which, of course, we're doing it as Ivar the Boneless. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to actually do it. We have still got a fair while to go. We could, maybe almost, could we even try and create the Kingdom of England? Do we have enough of that? We do not quite. That is a shame. We're getting closer and closer. Maybe if we were to attack Wessex at some point, that may be more viable. But what I want to do is want to invest in my lands for now. We need to reinforce and we need to get a bigger army if we're going to try and take on the might of King Alfred of Wessex. Now, our lands are built up a little bit there, so let's look somewhere else. Now, I forgot to actually build up in this land up here in Skye, I think that is supposed to be. So let's get, only 61 gold. Let's get markets going there, get a bit of extra taxes. And here at Ile, which was our capital, still building up. Okay, we'll probably wait for Dublin, our capital, to build up before we invest in something else. But we've got plenty of prestige. That means we will probably maybe create some more men at arms. I'm thinking, haven't even got. Oh yeah, we have got light footmen. Good, because they seem to counter Huscarls pretty well. And if we're going to be fighting the Anglo-Saxons and their Huscarls, it makes sense to counter that. So let's get increase to 3. I think we'll leave it at that for now. There you go. Longhouses in Dyflin and spawn grounds in Ile. Fantastic. Now let's build up these lands once again. Get them building. Get them developing. Now do I want defender advantage? We have got some archers, so that could be nice. We have got heavy infantry and knight effectiveness, always nice. Let's go to the war camps. And then maybe up in Ile we can maybe get something else. I'm thinking markets here as well. Fantastic. Now let's leave it at that. Hope we can get some more money on 4.5 income per turn, which is not the best, I suppose. We are quite stressed. I would like to do something about that, but we may not be able to do that soon. Now I just kind of want this battle, this war here, to get over and done with, because I just don't really want to be raising my troops. But we are reinforcing on about 3,000 men. I don't think it's got many more than that. We are supposedly getting about 100 more a month in terms of levies as well, which, you know, I'm not complaining at. We could send a small force to try and just get this war over and done with. But I do just want to have a bit of a period of peace before, inevitably, we have to have the Great War, the Great Showdown with Alfred Ethelwulfson, or Alfred the Great. Now, he is very strong, and he's just allied himself to Francia, or West Francia. That is annoying. That's probably quite similar to reality of the interconnection between the English and Frankish courts, but that just adds a bit of a... That's annoying. That is very annoying. Because I do want to try and maybe use my 2,000 invade kingdom war goal on Wessex and for England, but that has just put a major spanner in the works. He's now got 4,000 men and is allied to Frankie. Doesn't look to be dying anytime soon. Yeah, they're so strong. We're going to struggle in that war unless we unite the whole of the Viking realms behind us, which would be nice, to be fair, to do. Now, they're fighting a bit here. Martial perk available. We're going to redeem that, of course. And development, go for counter. Men arms counter could be quite nice, especially if we're going to be fighting major battles against the English and the Franks. To be fair, I'm sure if we could separate them and not have to fight their armies combined on the field, that could be worth it. Now, what have we got here? Hold court. We can hold court. Of course we can. Let's do it. It looks a bit tragic, but I do like the wall hangings. They look fantastic, so let's do that. Cost 50 prestige, we can afford that indeed. Commencement, here we go. Gesture for the first in line to approach. Look at us there on our throne. We are looking a little bit haggard, but I suppose that's because we're stressed and a drunkard now. The end is nigh. Oh my goodness. The signs are clear and everywhere. The people of the earldom of Ayrshire know it all too well. Disorders, bandits, thieves, violence, and the disappearance of justice among men. Ragnarok is among us. There's only the way for us to be saved. Purify your heart. Repent now. Okay, are they wanting me to... What are they actually wanting me to? Inapetic? Nope. Not doing that. We don't need to get anything. Right, you're fired. Hasting Avard. Oh, okay, let's just have a look at this Hasting guy. Is he going to be worth it? Come on, let me select it. There we go. Heistin of Vad. Okay, so you are of religion, sure. Let's get him. Why is Hastin stay? Indeed. Okay, in ancient times. My lord, I'm a genealogist, and you are aware of your noble origin. However, noble is not quite the same as divine or mythical. I desire to write a scroll which shall trace your complete lineage back to the dawn of history. For a mere few gold, I can reveal the truth to you and the world. You are a true descendant of the legendary founders of this land. Well, I mean, it is said that Ragnar descended from Odin himself, so you know, I feel like, we could get some renown from that. It would make sense, I suppose. Let's get the court grandeur, why not? That is probably the roleplay thing to do. Empty granaries, oh no. Before me stands Earl Butley of Lancashire, his head hung low. My lord, Lancaster has been hit hard by the recent raiding and looting. The people are starving, our fields are not recovering, and our livestock is not enough to survive anymore. We beg you to intervene, okay. Now, Lancashire isn't directly... let's give him a tax. Yeah, we can't really afford much gold right now, so we'll give him a tax break for a bit. I think he would be under the Lord of Jorvik, so that tax shouldn't really hit ourselves personally too hard. We're on 3,500 men, which isn't too bad really, considering we've lost our whole hosts. They're losing their little petty war. We've got new Riksgothi, whatever. Here we go. I have here the truth of your origin, my lord. Today we unveil a great history. Standing before us is King Ivar, son of Ragnar Lothbrok af Sigurd, side by the fearful Jarl Sigurd, ring of Uppland, fruit of the loins of Jarl Alandr Valdar, son of Uppland, son of the remarkable Jarl Valder Olafsson of Uppland, child of Jarl Olaf Ingjaldsson of Uppland. Okay, a few eyelids around the court began to droop. Everyone gets a little bit annoyed at me. All family members could be good. The Kingdom of Ireland owes you for your service. Wait, enough. Yes, fair enough. If it gets our courtiers and guests to like me more, then yes, we will go for that. Now, this war up here, how is it going? It's not going well on 10%, but we are sieging them down. And as we do hold this thing, that could mean that we are able to get 100% war score. But is that a raiding army is coming over to us? We will see. 8 notifications here. I can usurp Mercia. I don't have enough gold for it, but we can do that, sure. Anything else we need to do? Chieftain Guthred can marry. Okay, you're chieftain of Ossory. Okay, in Ireland. Sure, let's get you to the daughter of Flatnose. Sure. Negotiate alliances. Sure, and you know what, I may need my brother Jarl Sigurd Snake in the Eye in our fight against Wessex and Francia. For uniting the sons of Ragnar to take on the Christians definitely is a roleplay thing, I would say. The chaos of a battle, okay. As a sword strikes across my chest plate, an elbow slams into my helmet, a soldier easily avoids my clumsy counter. What shall we do? Shall we... Let's withdraw for a moment. We need to lose the stress, to be fair. That does make sense. We do need to lose that. Lamps formed, fantastic. And you are married, fantastic again. Everything is going well so far in the internal realm of Ivar. Could potentially maybe look to expand. We're on 3,800 men now, which is quite good. And you are of age, Duke of Ulster, Jarl Sigurd Ivarsson of Ulster. There you go. Can become showing great aptitude. Fantastic. What is he? A skilled tactician and reaver. Ooh, I hope you're able to evade really well. Have we got anyone? We have got a ward. How's my ward doing? You are 5 of rowdy. Okay, yeah, we're getting you a martial education. Of course we are. Vermand Baridson Ivaring. Here we go. They're coming down to siege this piece of war goal, but what about up here? How is this siege going? Let's just move this fickleness of youth. Yeah, you're now. We're always loving that. Fantastic. Now, how is this siege going? Getting there. Okay, you know what? We could just go and end this war. We've gone 4,100 men. That's quite good. We managed to reinforce pretty well, which is always lovely to do. You know what I think? Yeah, let's Let's just raise a couple thousand men just to go and just get that win and maybe siege down at the province that they're trying to capture. Let's raise them at Dublin, our capital. That makes roleplay sense. I say let's raise all armies, but I'm going to raise a couple thousand, I think. That will do just fine. No more than that. And we will lead them ourselves, of course. We have got a Earl Onander is actually a better commander than us. Wow, that really is quite something. We will lead them ourselves, no matter. And just help out in this war, get it over and done with, so we're not having our attentions turned elsewhere at all. It should be an easy win, yeah. Call to war. In that you're raiding the captors against Smaland. I'll accept, but this isn't exactly what I didn't want to happen, just be drawn into foreign wars. I pointed this alliance with you to help me, not for me to help you. How dare they call me in. But he is a brother of mine, so I may turn this army to the east soon. Battle of Galway should be an easy win. Fantastic. There we go. Only 20, that did nothing for war score. Okay, I could lead this army over. Oh, our two enemies are fighting each other. Battle of Kalmar, which actually no, our enemy is actually losing. Which, you know what, that's fine with me. Could almost start raiding a little bit with this army, but no, I think we're just going to... Let's just disband it. Actually, no, we're not in friendly territory, so we'll take a while to get back. So let's get it back to friendly territory and disband it. Okay, we are quite capable. We're getting quite a capable force at the moment, which is something you love to see. Now let's disband it all, and it's going to take a little bit longer to return home, whatever. Don't particularly care about that one. 4,500. We're getting closer to being able to potentially take on Wessex, but they're also getting stronger, and they've got plenty of money and alliances. Allied to Prince Carloman of West Francia, and you're allied to King Louis II. So pretty much even if Louis was to die, West Francia would still be allied to Wessex, and looks like we're going to have to raise our armies again to get rid of this threat. Now, how is the siege going over in Norway? Because that is kind of, you know, that should be big. Oh, they're no longer sieging it down. Oh my goodness. This is why I hate these wars. These just stupid, petty wars. Okay, right, I've had enough. Let's go and win them ourselves. I'll probably raise a couple thousand men again, but let's just go and win it ourselves. I don't even care. That'll do, though. Don't need that many men. But we'll take it no matter. I probably should lead my forces myself. Let's do that, of course. Yeah, the first army of Dublin being raised once again, just to, as soon as they come to Irish shores, we're just slapping them away, and they're trying to run, but we'll get them. Hopefully this should be a stack wipe, it really should be. Come on, any time today would be nice. It's just a... Oh my goodness. This is just stupid. Honestly, I'm just that. Is it going to be worth saying yes to this? You are a Jarl and you're powerful, so we'll need all the help we can get. Okay. You know this episode we're making alliances and forging friendships, so that when the war coming against Alfred, we may be able to. Oh, whoa! Excuse me, Mercia has broken up. Let's just take a step back. Lindsay, independence, well, they dissolved. Wow. That is huge. Earl Elfrig of Derby. We've got Earldom of Cheshire. Don't suppose you or anyone will want to be vassalized. No, okay, so we'll have to take them by force, but that is okay. Hopefully some of my vassals can do that themselves while we are fighting in these stupid wars in Scandinavia, which we have no business being in at all. But let's go and land. Take our armies and let's go to the homeland once again. Let's go to Norway, where to be fair, I think Ivar and all the sons of Ragnar, even Ragnar himself, originated from. So let's go then, let's forge these alliances and actually make good, which should be really, we should just be going through Mercia and, well, the old Mercianic things right now, but you know, it is what it is. Okay, your son Jarl Sigurd dead, lead my sister Chiefess Helga into carnal sin. Who are you? Do I care? No, I do not care. Good one, Sigurd, sure. Yeah, I don't care about this random chieftain. Whatever. You're of the Faroe Islands, I do believe that is of. Okay, here we go. We are landing. Let's put it on 3 speed. Ivar has returned home to the land of his origin, and although we've forged our own kingdom in England, oh my goodness, we've just had a... that is a massive shame. We were going to have another son, or potentially a child, and instead we have not. That is a massive shame, but I'm sure there will be more on the way at some point. Holmgang, okay, my rival Freydis looks up as I enter the hallway. Queen Ragnhilda, my own wife, lays bloody at her feet. Oh my goodness. Oh, Ivar, I was just leaving you a message. Ragnhilda is still alive, if her moans of pain are anything to go by, but who knows how far Freydis would have gone had I not interrupted. We're going again. We're fighting Freydis. We're defending our wife against this vile person. Let's... 83%, we kill her. 16% we get wounded. This, we should win, obviously, but this is CK3, so anything can happen. We are Ivar the boneless. But, and that's a massive but, we could struggle, but let's just do it and hopefully we'll be alright. Ivar is undefeated. Of course, a mass of people gather to see the holmgang between Freydis and myself. They envelop us in a giant heaving mass of voices and raised fists. I grip my sword and charge. We are soon embroiled in a flurry of steel and blood. But there, an opening in Freydis' defence. I heft my sword, grit my teeth, and with a quick slash, I slice a deep gash in her ribcage. She's dead before she hits the ground. There we go. Boom. We've gained prestige. We have won in single combat. Of course we have. We are Ivar the boneless. We do not lose anything. And let's go and kill these other Scandinavians who are giving us a hard time. Let's just do it. Another enemy war banner. Fantastic. Let's add it to my collection, of course. Jarl Tore Kjotfredsen. Wait, yeah, why? Okay, I've got this random war banner. I'm going to hopefully hang that up. I'm not sure there's going to be any space to hang it up. That's 100% for that war. So we do not need to siege that down. Who else are we at war with here? Up here. Oh. Raid for Captain Schmaland. Where is Schmaland? Schmaland there, okay. I mean, hopefully... Whoa, 4,000 men, but then I suppose they are losing that, so that should be okay. And a raid for Captain against Medal Pad, which is up here. We can go there and win this war on our own. Let's go. Just walk over. If we have attrition a bit, who cares? But wow, we just won single combat and captured a war banner. This expedition to Scandinavia truly has been a great one so far, increasing our own prestige, and yes, fantastic. I probably should try and keep building in my own settlements while we're, yeah, things are getting constructed. I wanted to keep Dublin because on succession I will keep a hold of Dublin, but now you're still building there, so we'll look to see if there's anything else we can construct in Il, maybe. Anything? Not quite yet. Let's just put it on 2 speed, 4 speed. Let's press play. There we go now. Prestige per month is always nice to have, and the levies, so yeah, we'll get that and increase our new numbers of men even more now. I'm a bit annoyed that my vassals are not fighting. They're raiding instead of fighting and taking them into direct. Son taken prisoner. Whoa, 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 whoa. By Lord Dyfad of Bristol after he won the Battle of Bristol. Why are you fighting in Bristol? I don't even know. But okay, we'll just ignore that as we're just on campaign at the moment. We are going to be... Ah, there we go. They are defeating Medal Pad in battle, and there should be an end to this war. At least soon. Now, we could just probably leave this war almost and just go down here. Yeah, they need our help. I think our brother Sigurd needs our help a little bit more, I think. So let's go and do that. Unless, yeah. This is not what I wanted to be doing this episode. Could get this metal pad siege done first. How much? Okay, we're on 52 supply. That's not enough. We may have to stretch our... May have to resupply somewhere. There isn't really any friendly territory. We have to sail down to Sigurd's land, and then when we're there, we can link up with his forces and get involved with that. Now, let's just quickly pause it and have a look at our royal court. This will be the artifact, won't it, which we have nowhere to put, which is a massive shame. Yeah, we have nowhere to put it. Can I put it up here? Small wall. Oh, can't just be a big wall ornament instead. I wish there's a way you could change. Maybe get a big wall ornament or another one up here. Surely they should be able to get one up here. That is annoying how we can't. The Ag war banner. Oh, no, there's nowhere to put it. That's a massive shame. I wish you could just have like almost the Greyjoys in Game of Thrones. You could just hang up all the war banners on your kind of the roof from the rafters. It's a massive shame we can't have that. But we may switch it out for one of the other things soon, but we'll see. Living will have lost war, don't care. Increase military presence, that's fine with me. Court grandeur decrease, whatever. Secret exposed. My steward has accused my vassal of having an extra amount of... I don't care. I don't care, honestly. They want to fight amongst themselves. They can do... Yeah, I lost level of devotion, but whatever. Come on, can we just get this war done with? 60%. It's not even the end of the war. You know, we basically won them that war. Let's just go down and help our brother in Schmaland, which he should be doing fine, yeah. We are on 20 supply, so we really should probably resupply. Now, anywhere here with any type of... Okay, there's no supply here. Let's split the army in half and move you over to Hrafa, and we can hopefully resupply here. If you've got supply here, yeah, you should be fine. Boom, boom, boom. And you should be resupplying here. That's one thing that I do try and keep on top of, is just getting supply for my troops. I suppose out in campaigns in Scandinavia, there's kind of a big thing that we do struggle with that now. You're resupplying, and what about you? You're still resupplying on 40 of 100. I want to get out to 60, 70 at least before we maybe go down to Sigurd's land. Okay, now you're over the supply limits. Let's move you to Lid to get the supply there instead. Oh, this is annoying, but if Sigurd can just win this war in Schmaland, then yeah, that would make things a lot easier. So I could just disband half my troops and send the other half down. You know what, we're going to do that. That is all our Huskarls in it, so we will disband this troops. Yeah, I'll take a while to return home, I don't care. This is on 75, that'll do fine. Now let's go down to... Let's embark, go to Åland, the coast of Åland, and maybe land at Sved. But just Gida. Oh, wait, as my Erika Hortland. Okay, no, you're not my son. Okay, fair enough. I do get mixed up. I think that is the similar flag to my son in East Anglia. Whoa, 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 whoa. Big metal pad army. Big metal pad army, which I'm not going to try and touch. But I'm not bothering about with that war anymore. I can't be bothered with that. We'll help out my brother here in this war. And then, oh, you've converted from Irish to Anglo-Saxon. That's annoying. We are trying to attempt to learn that language, so hopefully that will go better for us. Now we've just got a court event here. Let's have a look at what that is. Getting ahead. A flock of robed women burst into my home, hectically searching the floor and uprooting everything from chairs to skirts in a frantic search. King Ivar, we are the followers of Hafalitha the Headless, a great holy woman who's been decapitated as part of a prophecy Odin gave her at birth. As often happens with holy figures, her head started rolling away. We've been chasing it through the land and are certain it rolled up the hillock into your stronghold. Honestly, I do not have time for this. Get caught grandeur by that, exactly, level 10, that's what I thought. Get out of here with that stupid kind of things. We do not want an excuse for spies or the same to come to our shores now. Let's get this. Oh, they're fighting. Yeah, hopefully that should be the end of this war. We'll probably raid here. I mean, occupy it, and then we'll maybe go back home. My nephew Knud was slain at Skana. That's a shame. They got 80%. That's enough for me. I think it's time to journey back to our homeland. Let's go. Let's land at Babenber, at Bamber Castle. Let's go there. And then disband our force, and maybe look to expand a little bit more. And my son's learned Anglic. Looks like everyone is learning Anglic at the moment. But yeah, hopefully we will soon as well. Should be getting closer to that. Jarl Sigurd can marry my son of... Ooh. Could get you an alliance in there, but we could probably want to get you a good trait person. Oh, let's get you... Is that genius? Wow, yeah, we need to get the genius trait into our family tree, so fair enough, may as well go for that. Whoa, 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 we are being raided. Who dares raid us? Who dares? Where? Ah, you're being fought off though, so that's good. Is that the earldom of Thomond of trying to come to us? I think that is. We'll have to meet them in the like. Okay, I was watching the man play with the other children when Onander tried to push him over. He turning it all in his stride. Okay, knows how to turn the other cheek. That's not a very good trait to have, but it is what it is, I suppose. Excellent, fantastic. Everything seems to be going all right, I suppose. Now here they go. Our men have arrived in Bamber, and let's just disband all. 4,900 men. Oh my goodness. So many stupid wars I've been called into because I have my limited number of alliances. I'll accept, but I'm not gonna. I've done my part. I'm not gonna do anything more. Oh, you want to send me another concubine? She's 40 years old, but sure, whatever. We'll accept that. Now let's just press play. Let our forces resupply and reinforce for a bit. And we've got a victory in that war. Fantastic. Lindsay, you're at war with... Oh, and that's one of our... That's fantastic. We're getting more and more men into our... Well, more and more. Our vassal's actually expanding a little bit. Isn't that amazing? Now let's go to Cheshire. Conquered there. We could try and get Derby as well. But yeah, let's raise our troops at Babenber. Well, Bamber, as that is where we are. I keep saying Babenber because I've been watching The Last Kingdom a bit recently. And of course it's Uhtred of Babenber. But let's get that raised up here. Because this is a roleplay campaign, so we're trying to stay close to what we're trying to do kind of throughout this campaign. There we go, that's way too many men. Way too many. I literally should have just declared one Derby as well. Split in half, and you will go down to Chester, and this other force will disband. I will lead the army myself. There we go. Hafrida has gained up pregnant. Is that one of my? That's my concubine. Okay, we'll see if we have a good any good children off them. We shall see. My daughter Ulfhilda, fantastic. I must be having quite a few children now, I do believe. Now let's attack Chester. Should be a win. Whoa, end of peace with... Cancels my old thing with Jorvik. Well, they're my vassals, so I don't care. Here comes Battle of Chester. Should be a win. Easy, GG. Not going to get any more war bans, which is a shame, but 11 months to siege that down. That's stupid. But, you know, we are actually alright. I feel like we probably should try... You know, I'm going to turn my attention elsewhere. I'm going to get another commander to lead this. Let's get Olander of Warwickshire. Sure. It's too much for us, so might we get drinking binge, but we need to get rid of the stress. I was literally just changing that so we could go and call a hunt, so we could have a bit of de-stressing. There we go, 67 gold. We may call a feast soon as well, especially to welcome in our new vassals. No longer overwhelmed by stress, fantastic. So how much will it take for a feast to happen? Or a modest feast, what is that? 35, so I need 100 gold. We'll save up for that and then get rid of my stress that way. Okay, wildflowers. This hunting trip has been less than fruitful so far. Some of our party appear to have given up completely or attempting at making the best of a lovely day outside, but what on earth is my son CK3 doing? He's crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully. My lord, look, there are many useful herbs and flowers here. He's babbling on about the plants he collected instead of being on the lookout for prey. Okay. Back on your horse. Oh, I guess I'm learning lifestyle. None of these are good. Let's just get back on this horse. We need the prestige, I suppose, of anything. Get some more men at arms while we're getting the prestige. Just increase you. Increase you. And increase you. Why not? We'll return home disappointed. That's a shame. Bit of prestige again, but it is what it is, I suppose. Now it is winter now, and they have just raised a new force, but they're just going to be slaughtered by our forces. There we go. GG. Oh, come on, 50%. Just need the siege done, and that'll be it. Now Albert is still alive. That's a shame. Not able to do it yet. They are facing peasant rebellion. Constantine the Impaler, blimey. I feel like us just completely tearing apart Britain has had quite major effects, and yeah, this is certainly one of them. And my concubine is pregnant again. We'll see what child they have. Let's put on force. We just get this siege done, and then we will look to. Oh, they're raising another people just to get put into the pit and die. Pretty much, I've just given birth to 2. Oh my goodness, we have got twin sons. That's quite insane, really. That's just, yeah. Look at all these children we have. So many. But let's educate them both in the ways of the marshal. Let's educate child. I shall, and if you. Oh no, I can only educate one because I'm educating my grandson, who will be my heir if I continue this. And we're being raided up here. Well, looks like when we finish the siege, we'll go and deal with them. They want to raid us. Ah, that is brave of them. That is very brave of them. Okay, 100% there. Boom, boom, boom. Get that sorted. And let's move our forces up. And let's give away Chester to a random. Or we could give it to, yes, give it to this Donny. Probably should make someone the Jarl of Mercia. But before we engage this raiding force, we're going to lead ourselves. Of course we are. Have a new martial lifestyle perk available. Things you love to see. Let's just equip that. Living off the land gets the extra supply capacity. That's going to be fantastic, especially fighting in Scandinavia. Been fighting extended campaign, which we'll probably have to do against Wessex and Francia. That's going to be huge. Now let's attack them. Where are they going to? Here we go. The Battle of the Rothbury. Rather defender. We have more men. That's going to be GG. You really thought they could have a go at Ivar the Boneless's land, and there we go. Got all that back. Let's just disband our troops. Get rid of that. Now that is over. Whatever. I don't particularly care. She's no longer ruler, so that alliance is invalid. How is Lindsay doing? You are somehow independent. That's a shame. Show you in at once. You want to pledge your loyalty? Absolutely, you can do it. Serve me well and get some renown and prestige. Fantastic. Now, I think we're a good place to end the episode here. We might expand our British holdings a little bit more, but this episode is mainly based on fighting in Scandinavia to win us our alliances. Also managed to deal with some raiders as well up in the north of England. But, you know, that is what it is. We are the king of rich lands, so we've got to expect raiders, I suppose. But yeah, I'm going to end this episode here for today, guys. I do hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please subscribe to the channel. It means the absolute world to me. It really does. But thank you very much for watching once again, and I will see you in the next one.